Oh boy.
Echo killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Oh my god.
I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
Alright. She's like, convinced me. And we are back, nerds, geeks, and weebs. I'm Arden.
And I'm Jamie.
And this is Danganronpa 2, and we're on the first trial. Let's get her done. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. Ta-da! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole.
Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But I loved him. He also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were...
Gonna make me lose it.
As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him...
Comes along once in a lifetime.
What's the fucking... Hold on. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for that one special kiss. Oh my god. Got murdered.
He got.
He got. Woo! The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer.
Well, it ain't one of my girls.
I mean, we hope it's not one of the girls.
It ain't one of my girls.
It ain't one of your girls. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
It has begun!
Let's go, baby. All rise, motherfucker.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Oh, fucking Monami's hanging in the background.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
Isn't it?
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Unlike the second to last fucking trial of the last game, you know.
Right?
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice.
My ass.
Not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
Oh my god.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the trial is just settled by combat and
I mean,
she runs in fists and titties swinging, just fucking beating the dog shit out of everybody?
She would kick ass.
I'd honestly, if that was how the game ended, let's go, you know.
If that's how I go, then that's how I go.
That's how I go. If he dies, he dies.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Point-ish?
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Before there's an actual fucking fist fight, let me just calm everybody down for a second.
The most pressing issue on our minds?
Yours is your dick. We already know that.
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We could start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. I almost read that as diabetes. Non-stop diabetes. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle, then fire with the Y button. Or, you know, like, every time I went to record the first game, by the time I got around to the next trial, I forgot how to fucking play and screwed everything up. It's like, what do I fire with again? Why? What? That is kind of a silly button to me, but all right. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful.
You shall not pass.
If you press the menu button during these arguments, you can review the controls. You know, because you'll fucking forget them, you idiot. Arden, you fuck. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I mean, who wouldn't forget them, honestly?
Make your argument. Knife, blood stain under the table, gaps in the floorboard. All right, what we got?
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Oh, we don't have white noise yet.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No.
That's wrong.
That's wrong, right?
Why?
Oh, no, not what I meant to do.
Obviously, by hiding the body, they tried to delay its discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dog burying a bone.
She's so proud of herself.
Right, she's so, I can't even. All right, hold on. How do I cycle through the fucking bullets again? Oh, left bumper. God fucking damn it. All right. Huh? What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know. Yeah.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Yeah, it's got to be the bloodstain, yeah?
His body was underneath the table
Oh, no. What's the fast forward?
at the very back of the dining hall.
There it is.
After the killer murdered,
They probably moved the body there.
No. Hit the... Oh, I fucking missed. God fucking...
they tried
Oh, my God.
Get your shit together.
I'm trying. Yeah.
Why was Byaku in a place like that?
His body was underneath at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered
Yep.
Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Wrong.
Objection.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Like we were saying before, there was no trail of blood there. There's
Right.
just underneath the table.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Needs more Scottish accent.
Right?
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
What a little bitch.
I know, I love her.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Oh, poor baby.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Mm-hmm.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's what we just said, buddy.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. and that's when he was killed.
A secret table
Cusco's
meeting.
poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison especially meant to kill Cusco.
Cusco's poison.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
The table we found Byakuya's body. The table specifically for
I
Byakuya's
think
body.
we've made it clear that
Byakuya's
she
table.
was under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
That's wrong.
Where did you get your impression of Byakuya from, girl?
Oh my god.
She's like, all that, she's eating too much food, dog. It's fucking got into her brain.
It's the sugar rush.
Right.
He was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
What a big jokester.
What a big joke.
The only accurate part of the statement was big. That's it.
Stop it!
I wasn't making a fat
During the
joke.
blackout and dove under the table.
He's a large man. That boy's thick.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's the embarrassing pose.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Well, he was confiscating weapons, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's not the knife, is it?
I can prove it with this.
It's the knife, okay.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
I love how he's like, I can prove it! It probably has something to do with the knife under the table. Like, bro, fucking...
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He is particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
That's why it had glow-in-the-dark paint so they could see it in the dark. Why am I just now putting that together?
I did mention it earlier, but it's okay.
Well-
we've been recording this entire game for fucking 2 days, so like...
It's true, but like, I remember talking about the glow-in-the-dark paint, and you probably said it, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, but it didn't actually click together
Right.
in my head.
Oh yeah, the tape with the paint on it, and
The tape with the paint and the knife and the glow.
also like I don't know which voice actor this is, but like the fucking his tone and the crunch to his voice is just like so good.
It's so good.
So good.
It's crisp.
It's crisp.
It's crisp.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Tell us, Pecco.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
Fucking whatever, Monokuma.
Should be a rule that he has to shut his trap.
Right? During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and look like a big jackass. Your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the right bumper, you can progress the argument slow. Right, Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the menu button during the arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's do it! Make your argument! Oh shit. Alright.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands
Mr. Ham
Must
Hands.
have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Ah!
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
Freak!
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
I mean, who the fuck else?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Whoa, hey, whoa! Hey now,
Don't you shatter.
right?
My shatter.
Obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Okay. Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
Just between you and me.
just between you and me, I was also surprised.
Unreliable narrator.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. That is certainly new.
Interesting.
In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. I'm gonna fuck this up. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it'll skew towards their advantage. On the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during the one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness, even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood. I can't even say that fucking word. The mood. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the Y button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's right. I'm going to fuck this up.
A truth blade.
Right? What's a truth blade? I am terribly sorry. It appears there's been a delay in contacting you. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the menu button during this argument, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, we're cutting shit now. How do I know which direction to cut? Oh, shit.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Advance,
Where's
okay.
your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, fuck, I don't know which one to use. I saw the wrong one. Hold on. I was overcome. She's gonna go back to the original topic.
So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Yes!
Allow me to cut through those words.
You fucking dork.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Oh my god, she does have that energy.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about Tonight's main dish.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Tell him.
The knife was brought into the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Just
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
What were you saying?
I was saying just Monami swinging in the background. Right?
I'm just here.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
I mean, we were told we have to kill each other or, you know.
Yeah, and the letter he got.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
I'm gonna need you fucking calm down a little bit there, Gundam.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
I thought he was answering Gundam and be like,
Right.
I don't need both y'all to be crazy right now. We need reality. Let's come back
We got
down.
2 boys detached from reality right now. We don't need more.
Right. That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur. And I love how that popped up in the middle of the fucking text before I could
Right.
finish it. The goddamn, the letter, yeah?
I would think.
Yeah. Murder threat!
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing. Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer? Where's my A button at? Oh. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
Because that's gonna work.
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
See? But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Shoot, girl.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Shut the fuck up, Kazuichi.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Fair point.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used the mark to fucking paint.
It was glow in the dark.
Yeah. And because of his mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. It's that paint, baby.
I see!
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Not to mention the fucking the AC unit with the timers
I got
and
a
shit.
feeling that's next.
Mm-hmm.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
What's wrong?
Means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Oh boy.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Oh my god.
I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
Alright. She's like, convinced me.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Well, we know that Monokuma was the one that fucking messed with the circuit breaker.
Yeah.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
You're fucking sussing her pretty hard, my dude. You have been since the beginning. Why her in particular? Oh, I guess because she ran off and she was supposed to be in the office.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Because the one who susses gets sussed next is all I'm saying.
Those
Good.
who sussed it dealt it.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. More rules! If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated.
Because this wasn't complicated enough.
Right. If you press the menu button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Fight me.
So clearly we're going with an agree this one for the sake of the tutorial. Oh shit. We gotta remember what everybody fucking said.
Right, okay.
Alright, let's just go through it.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
No, because she wasn't in there.
Nope.
That's impossible.
Oh yeah, we're agreeing.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Alright.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, so we have to... Just from listening to Peko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony. Let's fucking check out the testimony. Oh, right. She was in the shitter.
Okay.
Right. Okay, it's Nekomaru's account.
Not even before the blackout.
She's like, I was fighting for my fucking life in there.
When you got to go, you got to go.
Right.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
First of all, none of your goddamn business.
For real, mind your own.
Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started.
And I had
it
to
was
shit in the
finally
boxes in
freed
the
up
storage.
after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
She was embarrassed.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
For real.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Talking to the expert here.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Why don't you have a little tact, my guy?
This just in with Danganronpa 2, girls poop.
Hey,
breaking
were your
news.
parents taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
Good man. Good himbo.
Fine.
Good
How
himbo.
about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom
my
right
God.
after you, so you can trust me.
Oh my god, bro, just shush.
You not.
I said it's fine.
Poor baby, you made her blush.
You were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Well, the people that did have to shit the hardest were like her and Nekomaru and then Akane, but she was fine. Those are the only three that ate, weren't they?
I think so.
Think so? Yeah.
Well,
As
in
soon as I stepped into the
Byakuya.
office,
Yeah.
I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
But Byakuya wasn't around long enough to shit. So, well, then again, don't they say you void your powers and you die? That's something they leave out, right?
Yeah.
Like, how many times did somebody die at a Danganronpa game and just fucking
Well, I mean,
shat their drawers? Like,
I heard it doesn't happen every time.
maybe not every time. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a medical expert. Medical experts in the comments, I need you to let us know if bodies poop themselves every
We
time.
need the details.
We need the dirty deets.
No pictures, please.
Oh my god, I will spit all over the microphone. Oh my god.
Well, for real though, the medical people always be leaving pictures and videos, and I'm
Right.
like, I just need.
Here's the evidence. I'm good. Just tell me.
Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
I love how they pegged her as this like badass swordswoman, but they've humanized the shit out of her by being like, yeah, so she also poops.
As they should. You can be feminine and a badass at the same time.
Right? And still poop.
Thank you, Zoe Washburn, for that.
Who's Zoe Washburn?
Of a Firefly.
Yeah, right. I'm one of the few people in the world that didn't watch that. Because when I heard it got canceled, I was like, well, there's not an ending, so I don't care.
Okay, nobody told me.
Right.
So I watched the whole first season not knowing.
No!
I still haven't watched the movie all these years later, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
it's just going to break my heart.
That's fair.
But Zoe Washburn is like idol material.
Yeah. All I know about Firefly, I think I've seen bits and pieces, but all I really know is that Nathan Fillion is still bitter about it after all these years.
Oh, yeah, he's still pissed.
Because, like, Fox fucked them.
Yeah, big time. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And, like, so Zoe, when I say she's feminine and badass, like, she was married to Wash on the crew.
Yeah.
And, like, she was very feminine, like, loved dresses, like, loved her husband, was very loving and maternal and, like, feminine, but she was also a total badass and could completely control her emotions. Like it was just it was a beautiful balance.
Yeah.
Our Lady of Perseverance, Zoe Washburn. Thank
Fucking
you.
A.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark?
Oh my god.
Excited?
Bro.
Jesus.
Bro.
We are talking about murder right now.
I love how
away.
you just gave that big beautiful explanation about this really awesome character.
And he ruins it.
And then he's like, what's it like pooping in the dark?
He's like, oh, is this feminist talk? Here's my dick.
Seriously, stop it.
Thank you, Hajime.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Yeah.
Were your poops fake?
Damn.
God damn it.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
All right now.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
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 If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Here we go. Excuse me.
Were they weeding out the biggest threats?
Did you eat anything weird?
Almost seems like it, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
She did. She had a big old plate of food.
That's just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Uh-huh.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. We need to clarify that first. Let's look at the truth bullets again here. It's got to be the party dishes.
Yeah.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I fucked that up. So maybe it's on the other
That
one.
wasn't what it was?
Nah. No, it's fine. Fuck off. We'll try it on the other one.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you
It's
brought
so
food
funny.
to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Come
There
on.
might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
There we go.
No, that's wrong. No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food.
You're right.
ate some of it too.
She wasn't fucking
Right.
shitting herself in the fucking dining hall, so.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Right.
I feel totally fine.
I'm good, baby.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
They are innocent.
Plus, like, dude's got enough pride in his food, like, you know, unless he was really fucked up but just wanted to know what it was like pooping in the dark. I don't know. I can't put anything past him, but.
No, he's suspicious.
Right.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
Get him!
Cease.
Just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
What the fuck?
Trashy skank?
Oh. Girls.
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Yeah. Make your argument? Okay. So how the blackout occurred, alright.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Bop.
Did they throw
Irons,
a
right?
stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
No.
Right, that's probably
It
it.
does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply
Power
and
supply.
There it is.
transmitters.
Or
No.
maybe they caused a
What?
power surge?
Oh, there it is.
Surge.
Bam!
I agree with that.
Consent! Always important.
For real though. Consent.
Just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
I'm glad that, like, by not agreeing with the correct one, it didn't, like, smack me in the dick. It was like, fucking, you're wrong and you're stupid and I hate you.
You're stupid.
It was just like reflected. So cool. It's not as mean. It's not as mean. Not as mean.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Hey, whoa.
Hold on a second.
argue.
Let me speak too.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
How?
he feels very strongly about this.
Right. Showdown. Probably AC timer if I had to guess.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
There we go.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall were. Then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
Because
But the people in the dining hall weren't.
What did I miss?
If the irons caused the blackout.
There we go. Fucking finally. I just had to hit him.
Okay.
God.
The irons are just
That doesn't
one
make
reason
any
the blackout
sense.
occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
Me in the summer.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Yeah.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
She's like, I'm learning foreign words and I'm having
Word
fun
of
with
the day.
Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah.
1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Good.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
She just hit him with the fucking mom voice, dude. Shut up.
Do it with the Scottish accent. Do it.
Shut up. You guys just stay quiet.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
If only I didn't have horrific diarrhea.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Unless you're a weird,
Sounds like you don't
stretchy
need
ass
to blame
bear.
yourself.
Stretchy bear.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, buddy.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Mm-hmm.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
We're all sus.
What are you implying?
Except he was there before everybody else, just saying.
You are correct. They said, the two people that were there before everybody was Nagito and Teru Teru. Because Teru Teru was there cooking. Nagito was there to clean. Or was Nagito there to clean before he started cooking?
And this isn't the first time he's set himself apart from everybody else. Symbols
true.
of hope like you guys.
Right. Like, I'm a fucking lame-o. You guys are so cool, being all full of hope and shit.
Right.
No.
Suspicious.
He's very weird.
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
Spill it.
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
No.
He did say that before, but
Yeah.
like, what's...
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
That sounds like it.
Nagito,
Wow.
there's definitely something wrong with you.
I mean, I fucking knew that the moment you woke my ass up on the beach, but yeah.
Right?
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Okay. All right. Fucking, we're just gonna get gaslit the whole time now, I guess.
Apparently.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Somebody is turning.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
Whoa.
I'm having flashbacks, bro.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
We do.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
She's like
too,
the
girl.
last, right? She's the last one I expected to break it in any sort of way.
Psychos
Stop
need
it.
love too.
If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna fucking cry too, okay? I can't deal with it.
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
We've known each other for all of 2 days. Nah, I don't. It's been like a day.
Right?
It's been a day.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
R2.
That's wrong,
Fucking get him, Chiaki.
Yeah.
I think.
You think? All right, I mean, well, let's hear it. Come on.
Did you say something?
Excuse you.
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see.
I need that hoodie.
Right?
Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Use the
Let's try
cord.
examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
Yeah.
Yes.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
I love how realistically drawn it is. Would you?
Because Nagito was standing near the wire.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he got to the table.
He would be the sussiest little baka. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is, and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. The cord, follow the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's clearly shown in this diagram.
Was I not supposed to reveal my guess that early?
No, absolutely. Fucking throw it out there, dude. Like if you have a thought, fucking, First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
The wire.
Spot selection. Oh, hey, that's cool. Yep.
Here! Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
One way to skin a cat.
Right? Of course there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
Yeah, you know the thing you got fucking wrapped up in the beginning?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Big fat Nagito.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Select someone. Where you at, you sussy boy?
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Snussy.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was fucking cleaning, dog.
I see!
He was the first there.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another...
Bam.
That's a pattern.
Exactly. Also, I just realized she has a little, like, Galaga fucking hairpin. That's cute. I love it.
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
The game was rigged!
The game.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Fucking ultimate lucky student, quote unquote. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Super sus. Oh, panic.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
The little vein.
Right?
Well, just admit it already.
You little motherfucker.
He's an angry boy.
Angry boy.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Oh, this boy's fritting to freak out, dude.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh?
Well, shit. Crazy pants.
Alright then, yeah.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
So you remember earlier you were like jokingly tossing out cultist accusations?
Yeah.
Doesn't his shirt, isn't it a little...
It's a little culty.
And he's sort of like, oh, you guys are the hopeful motherfucker. He's a little like hero worship, like
He's a little culty.
He's a one-man hope cult.
I do love me some cult shit.
How wonderful. How beautiful it is. Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Right there with you, baby.
Slow nuts.
Just a little.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Something's off.
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighbors!
Serial killer vibes!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Hold on, Sonia. Sonia, what are you playing? Are you trying?
Let's pick that apart real quick.
Right. Does she have a little hobby on the side of being like? Is she a little bit of a fucking psychopath?
I mean, she has been raised with the royals, so
She's been cooped up, and there's a lot of sussy shit that goes on behind the scenes in royal families.
I mean, she's probably got a little darkness.
Yeah,
a little darkness,
but also that's a little disingenuous. I love Friday the 13th.
Agreed.
And I haven't killed anyone.
But do your eyes light up?
They certainly light up. And look, nothing's been proven. That's all I'm saying.
You have no proof.
You have no proof.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, now's not really the time to bring it up.
He's like, I'm scaroused. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did.
Sure did.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Fuck off, dude. I've seen worse.
Why is he like...
I don't know. He's just like, I'm so stupid. I'm the worst. I can't deal with people like that.
Is he like trying to be a pick-me? He's like, maybe if I get down on myself enough, somebody will be like, no, you're not like that.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
See?
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
It was a trap.
It was a trap.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
True. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. He was very defensive about that storage room.
He was, but
like every step of the way.
Yeah. But he was definitely like, oh, it took me so long to clean in here. I didn't get time to get anything else.
Yeah. Well, like I said, he didn't want anybody messing with the irons and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, man. This is just, it's too easy.
There's definitely something off.
Yeah. Also, like, okay, if they're implying that he killed Byakuya with a knife, like, the knife is bigger than 5 millimeters. Look, I'm not an expert in everywhere but the U.S. measurements, but but like the knife, it's not, you know.
Maybe they meant like wide.
I don't even then. I don't know. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
Wait, and didn't they decide that he'd been stabbed through the floor?
Seemed that way.
Because
they mentioned the gaps in the floor. Also, like, it was puncture wounds, not...
Yeah.
A knife would leave, like... there'd be a line where the knife would go in.
There'd be, like, a slash. And also, like, where he was stabbed, how do you do that while crouching under a table?
Right. Even if they're, like, wrestling under the table, like, you can't get your arm back enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't...
It would have to be through the floor.
Yeah.
So, but why is he flipping?
I guess we're about to figure that out.
Crazy pants.
He's crazy pants. But also, like, he's very much like, oh, you guys are full of hope, and I believe in you, and it's like, it feels like he's intentionally throwing us a red herring. I don't know if he's worshiping everybody, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could be completely wrong, but in that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
His fucking luck, dog.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. Nagito's talent. I believe his talent is it just says unlucky, but that's...
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
He's fucking nuts, dude. He's got this weird hero worship thing going on.
He really does. It's freaking me out.
It's off-putting.
That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
She did the autopsy.
How should I
True.
put this?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Girls, please.
Can we football punt this small child into the next room?
You leave my baby alone. Psycho baby just needs love.
I'm sorry.
She needs a rubber room, I think.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
You're so dramatic. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Oh. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry. I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. God damn it. If you press the... All right. Well, then, good luck and have fun.
I gotta rearrange my leg.
Okay, go for it.
You hold that.
Yeah.
I don't want to, fuck it up again. Alright.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
I can't shoot that down yet. All right.
He has already confessed.
You know...
Hold on. Let me look at their accounts real quick.
It's not Ibuki's.
Okay.
It's, well, because she did the autopsy.
Right. Mikon. Autopsy. Oh, I guess that. Right. You're right.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
That's probably it.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, no!
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch.
Good God!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
No, we're not done yet.
He killed Byakuya with the knife.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's way skinnier than a knife.
There it is.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
God!
Not a whorehouse.
Stop it.
Why are you threatening her?
Stop scaring my babies.
You're trying to say, Mikon, as long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Oh my God.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me.
Shut the fuck up, Nagito.
How did Fantasy Boy get his earring back?
That's a good point.
I thought they were looking
That's
for
right,
it.
right. That's why he was late. I think it's why he was late because he got his earring back.
But how?
Right. That's probably about to be presented at some point.
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark.
Oh, because she could hear it.
Oh, yes! Okay, it was Ibuki's account. Yeah.
I can prove it with this.
Fuck yeah. Good on you for remembering that.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
Oh, show.
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
God damn.
Tell him.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
Totally like non-perturbed.
She was talking to Ibuki.
Yeah, she was.
Girls, stop being mean to each other.
Be mean to Nagito, that's fine.
Be mean to Nagito. No, girls versus boys.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Ow! I can interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How could that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
That's these trials, bud.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
I hate him.
He's just jerking us around so hard.
I hate him so much.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Pick a side.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I don't think it was any coincidence or any unimportance that there was like, oh, his eyes are swirling with both hope and despair. It's like he's like, oh, with the battle, and we want hope to win, and fucking he's fucking his weird little hope worshipping little cultist. But it's like he's twisted. It's like he's taken it and he's twisted it. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I could say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time, I didn't know anything about the guy. Again, we've all known each other for a fucking day, my dude. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here.
Big old bummer.
Class trial suspended?
What? What do you mean suspended?
I guess we're at a weird halfway point. All right, I guess we'll.
No. Absolutely not.
I guess we'll continue this next time, guys.
Unacceptable.
You know what's funny? They done and did it to you with the cliffhanger.
It's coming back to bite me right in the ass.
Right. Oh my god. Give this video a like, guys, if you've been entertained. Meet us down in the comments, man. Let us know what you're thinking and what you think is going to happen. And as always, we'll catch you fine, folks, for the climax of the trial in the next one.
Bye.